It is one of the oldest and richly diverse cities in all of Canada. The centre, a leader in development, characterized by the height and breadth to which its towers and monuments have withstood time. However, a rising awareness of the city's structures, forgotten and decaying amidst the underground world, has combined the cause of preserving history through artwork. An artistic movement has begun, inspired by an infiltration of these abandoned structures, left and forgotten by society over time. What do you find most aesthetically pleasing about the abandonments you photograph? What do you tend to look for?
Well, I'd been a photographer for probably 3 or 4 years, photographing mostly street life and architecture, exterior architecture. And when I decided to start taking up urban exploration as a hobby, photography came right with it. I mean, it was a logical. I was already doing photography, and so this just sort of came along with it. It was an obvious connection.
How was the DKPG founded, and what is its purpose?
The DK Photogroup is a small group of 6 like-minded, higher-end photographer explorers, and our goal is to, get into spaces, abandonments, photograph the hell out of them, and then sort of bring those photos to the public through gallery shows and other public venues, with the hope of showing people the history and the beauty of these once great spaces.
What are some of the hazards you face while exploring abandonments?
From an environmental point of view, there's asbestos, there's mold, there's building collapsing from underneath you. I mean, there's new plaster that's fallen off of this ceiling that hadn't fallen last time I was here. Respiratory problems are huge in some of these places. I mean, the basement of this place I've never been in because I don't have a mask. If I wanted that sort of the risk, the thrill of hacking my lungs out for the rest of my life, then I'd probably go in there right now. But it's about the experience of the building and capturing it on film, and that's what I love about it. Other hazards are, running into crazy homeless people sometimes, or running into the occasional criminal. Who knows what you're going to find? I mean, you never know what you'll find until you get in. I like sort of office decay and retail decay, especially peeling paint and rusty radiators and things like that. Even though this place would have been breathtaking when it was fully intact and fully operational, I mean, these giant skylights they're absolutely magnificent with a lighting system built in for night, and the detail in the plaster work and the crown molding is just absolutely spectacular. But when it's decaying, it's on a whole other level. It's got color that was never there before. It's got texture that was never there before. So yeah, it's just wonderful.
What would you like to see happen to these abandoned buildings in the future?
Well, they should be respected as part of history and shouldn't be torn down, but they can't be left like this. Ideally, I'd like to see them left like this, but conversion into a museum or lofts or something where the building maintains its original structure.
After seeing your photos, what would you like the viewer to come away with? Showing
the world the beauty that most people don't see. A world within a city that people pass by every day. There's perfect examples of it around us. A world where history has sort of frozen, but while it's frozen in time, it's still being affected by the passage of time. And just like people to realize that there are points of interest and there are things that should be preserved. And just hopefully get them, get a greater appreciation for the people who have come before them and the places, the buildings that originally made up their city.